With what we know about the Nintendo Switch trailer, I think I'll still be carrying around the Nintendo Switch Lite with this OLED screen mod. I still believe that in 2025 with the Switch 2 around the corner, that the Nintendo Switch Lite is still worth it. Since the Switch Lite is still a great handheld for many people to pick up and play Nintendo exclusives, I'm going to show what's in my bag for this nice and small compact EDC Switch Lite version for 2025. Now this everyday carry Nintendo Switch Lite edition has to be super light. Because of that, it would be great for me to use for whenever I leave the house. Starting with the bag, we have the sling bag from TomTuck, the R-Cross G47 Steam Deck travel bag. I've showcased this bag a couple of times before in some previous videos, but I never gone to the extent of highlighting some features. So this sling bag is super light and it has this slim profile to it as long as you're not overstuffing the bag. It's made with eco-friendly recycled splash-resistant polyester paired with YKK Japanese zippers, so you know that these zippers will last for a very long time. Inside the bag, we have a hard shell divider for your specific handheld and space for other accessories too. I've noticed in some videos on YouTube that there is this other W Fold with a mesh pocket right at the front of it, but I'm not sure which you get if you order from Amazon or directly from TomTuck. I end up with this hard shell one and it is the one that they show on their website. So still not sure where people are getting the pocket mesh one. The back pad is to protect the back of your handheld, while the W Fold presents you two pockets for your analog sticks. It gives your analog sticks some breathing space, which is very reassuring to see. There's also another mesh pocket right in front of it, where you can separate some smaller accessories too. There's one more pocket suitable for any quick access things you want to carry. This bag also comes with a strap that is detachable, so whenever I'm carrying a bigger bag, I do detach these straps so that I can place this TomTuck bag into the bigger bag and treat it like a compartment cube. Now, why specifically this Steam Deck version? Well, it's because I also have the Steam Deck and a ROG Ally. With that, if I decide to carry one of those other devices instead of the Nintendo Switch Lite, I can comfortably switch without worrying about if anything fits. And alongside, the W Fold divider properly holds those handhelds and it protects the analog sticks. I wouldn't have to worry about the sticks getting damaged or even somehow developing some sort of drifting. With this EDC, the Nintendo Switch Lite edition, of course, the main handheld would be the Nintendo Switch Lite, a super underrated handheld. I know that the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out, and I'm super excited for that. Stronger processor and a 1080p screen resolution for portable gaming? Yeah, I would really want to give that a try. That aside though, ever since I modded the Switch Lite with a Super 5 OLED screen, it felt way more enticing for me to carry this small portable handheld with me every day. It purely became my Nintendo exclusive gaming device. Like, you can't really go wrong with a smaller form factor. The ease of use when it comes to putting it in sleep mode, putting it away, and then hours later, you would come back and you start where you left off at. It's an amazing handheld for the commute for sure. And the OLED screen with it, it turns it from a great handheld to an incredible handheld. Alongside the handheld, I have this yellow flip case I got from ProCase. They have different colors of cases that you can match with your Nintendo Switch Lite. So of course, I did get the yellow one. The magnetic cover does protect the screen and also gives the Nintendo Switch Lite a slim profile. Perfect for that everyday carry. You can also detach it for whenever you're gaming, so you won't need to press it and hold it against the back of the Nintendo Switch Lite. What's great about this flip cover Pro case compared to the Nintendo official one is that they do have grips on the back of them, making it less uncomfortable for you to hold for longer periods of time. Here's just one thing that I would have brought around with me if I did have it, and it would be a great addition to this EDC set. It's a game cartridge case. I would love to have one of those fancy ones that you can find on Etsy, like the Pokeball one that holds like 24 different games, but all my games are digital, so I don't really need one. This is more for the people that have more physical games than digital ones. The power to this EDC would be the OmniCharge 20 Plus. I've been using this power bank for a really long time now, I think it's been like around 5 years, but it still runs really well. It's great for my camera bag and definitely my go-to for whenever I leave the house. By far the best power bank that I own. Going to a little bit more about this power bank, there's a display on it that tells you a bunch of useful things. The most important pieces of information is that it tells you which ports are powered on and ready to use. If we're taking a look around the charger, there's 2 USB-A ports that's capable of quick charge 3.0 at the front. Onto the side, the port that I use the most is this USB-C port. It supports up to 60 watts of charging, so I can charge my laptop straight from here without bringing a bigger brick with it. Next to it is a 100-watt DC port. And to be honest, I haven't found a great use for it. Although OmniCharge used to sell these DC to MagSafe connectors, I'm not sure if they sell those now, but I would definitely have benefited if I grabbed myself one of those. There's also a wall socket on this side, so you really can charge anything with this. There's also a wireless charger right on top, and at first, you might be fidgeting with your phone trying to find the right connection. I know I did. I just couldn't find the right spot, but turns out I wasn't placing it correctly. And the correct way would be placing your phone sideways like this, right on that icon. For audio, I'm carrying the AirPods Pro. I mean, it's what I use with my iPhone, and they do work with the Nintendo Switch Lite too. I've tested it a couple of times to see if there's any sort of latency, but I don't think there is any to my knowledge. I do carry 2 different earbuds. Whenever I want a more fulfilling immersed experience, I'll start pulling out these IEMs. It's always with me at the front pocket, and honestly, it's a great addition to have to the Switch Lite. They're also not that expensive either. We're looking at around $25 on Amazon, and they usually have the $3 coupon added to it. Well, that's a short list. It does hold the important stuff for whenever I go out, and the commute has some downtime here and there. What's great about this bag is that I could always change up the loadout. This bag can fit any device that I throw in. Like, let's say I want to go with my Steam Deck OLED, or the ROG Ally X, or even the fuller size Nintendo Switch OLED. Everything else will pretty much be the same, just the devices would be different. I could also switch to my retro handhelds, or I could add in a smaller retro handheld paired with a stronger, bigger PC handheld. In this case though, that would be what I would carry in my Nintendo Switch Lite EDC. I do have a regular job too, so that would be the way for me to go for those longer commute times. All right, let me know down in the comments below what your minimal setup is. And as always, a great way for you guys to help out this channel is to share this video to a friend that loves watching all sorts of EDC videos. Give this video a like and subscribe. Thanks guys, peace.